After a flurry of comments over the past few weeks about Singapore's bilingual policy, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong put things in perspective.
If you politicize this and ask what is it which is a popular thing to do when I teach Chinese or when I teach English or when I teach science, then I think we're going to do a big disfavor to the child. And we have to find out what is it educationally is sound, is the best way to teach it, is within the capabilities of the kids. And that is what we will try and achieve.
He says the reason why Singapore has to tweak the way it teaches the Chinese language is because of the changing profiles of the students. There are now more of them from English-speaking homes. So more schools are expected to use English to teach the Chinese language. On the other hand, the proportion of students who take higher Chinese in secondary schools has also increased as more students understand the importance of learning the language. There's also a need to have a tailored approach of teaching the language which adapts to everybody.
We are trying in an English-speaking environment to maintain a level of working proficiency in Chinese and the mother tongue for all of the population, but different levels of proficiency depending on the ability of the person and the language background which he comes from, his home background.
Technology has also made it a totally different experience for a person to read, learn, and work with the Chinese language. Communication styles too are changing, with more people speaking through email and SMS.
You have all sorts of strange little abbreviations. 3488, I was exchanging an email with some young person who speaks Chinese. So she says 3488. I said, what on earth is 3488? 暂时拜拜. 3488. Now, if you go on a formal textbook, you're not going to teach people that, you're not going to use that. You're going to be on a very formal language, but that's not what is in real life.
Moving forward, he says the way the Chinese language is taught in schools will be updated based on changing language usage and ability patterns in society. There were revisions in 1999 and in 2004 to cater to different learning tracks for students depending on their language abilities.
Review number 3 of the teaching and learning of the Chinese language in Singapore is already underway. Now, the Education Ministry is expected to announce the results during the Committee of Supply debate in Parliament. Imelda Sa, Channel News Asia, Havana, Cuba.